I saw that Girl Up's focus countries are Guatemala, Ethiopia, Liberia, and Malawi. How did Girl Up pick its 4 focus countries, and why those countries specifically?
Yes, that's a great question. So, before the campaign was founded, a group of UN agencies came together. Some of the same UN agencies we work with now, including UNICEF, UNHCR, the Refugee Agency, what is now UN Women. They all came together to do an assessment of girls' rights and their needs, and to see where girls weren't being reached around the world. So based on their research, they came up with a list of 20 countries where they said, here are places where it's a challenge to be a girl, and we really should prioritize girls. And then of that list, Girl Up recognized that when we were a baby, we'll be celebrating our 5th birthday this year, we couldn't do everything at once. It just wasn't possible. So we looked at the list of 20, and we really determined countries that the UN agencies would work together, because we wanted to make sure that this was a joint UN effort, and so making sure that whatever country we selected, UNICEF would be willing to work with UNESCO, who would be willing to work with the WHO, the World Health Organization. That was important. And then we also wanted to make sure that we could really have a good working relationship with the national government and local government and organizations. Because obviously, you know this, nonprofit work doesn't work if you just march into a country and set up shop without investigating the local stakeholders and getting their buy-in. So with those 4 countries, Guatemala, Liberia, Ethiopia, and Malawi, we really felt like all those key factors were in place that would allow the pilot programs to succeed. So we initially thought we'll do pilot programs for 3 years. We'll help to grant money to the UN organizations for 3 years, and then we'll reevaluate. And we've since recognized that having that long-term impact is really, really important to us in order to make sure the girl is supported holistically. You don't want to just fund some part of her life and then, remove yourself from the equation. But we certainly saw that while it's very important to continue funding countries in sub-Saharan Africa as well as Central and Latin America, there are other areas of the world that could definitely use our support as well. And what's been really cool is even countries where we aren't directly funding UN programs, clubs have popped up organically. So we have clubs all over the Middle East and Southeast Asia, Australia, Europe, and that just happened on its own, where girls felt empowered and passionate enough that they thought they could make a difference in their own communities.